Sheffield FC felt stuck. The English 8th Division was tough. Cold winds blew across muddy pitches. Crowds were small. The fight was endless. They were tired of the struggle. It had been years of this grueling routine. The same old story, week in, week out. The passion was there. The results were not. But a big dream lived on, the Premier League. They imagined bright lights, they saw huge stadiums, they pictured playing the best teams in the world. It seemed so far away, almost an impossible peak to scale, yet this dream kept them going. It was their fire in the cold, their hope against the odds. Managers Dave and Mark shared this vision. They also shared the daily grind. Long days and small wins defined their existence. The smell of liniment and damp earth was their constant companion. They knew things had to change. They needed something new, a fresh spark. A bold move to shake off the inertia. Sheffield FC was the world's first club, a proud name steeped in history, but history did not win games now. It did not pay the wages or mend the leaking roof. The pressure was on, to bring back glory, to climb higher. This was their big challenge. This was their unwavering hope. Late one night, Dave was online. He was searching, looking for an edge, for any kind of answer. He found football forums, he read blogs, he scrolled through comment sections. Then he noticed something. Passionate Iranian fans kept appearing. They talked about their young players, unseen talents, undiscovered gems waiting for a chance. The comments were full of fire. "Our boys have magic in their feet," one fan wrote. "They just need a chance to show the world." Another pleaded with urgency. Dave was intrigued. He began to read more. He learned about incredible skill. He read about deep hunger. These players performed on dusty pitches. They dreamed of a bigger stage. He showed Mark the next morning. Mark was skeptical at first. Iran. It seemed so far away. So different from anything they knew, but Dave was persistent. He showed him grainy video clips, and the quality was poor. But the talent shone through brightly. Quick feet, daring dribbles, raw, untamed passion, the kind you could not easily coach. An idea began to form in their minds. It was a wild idea, a crazy thought. What if? What if they went there? What if these online whispers were actually true? Could this be their answer, their hidden secret weapon? The risk was enormous, the potential reward. It could change everything. They were tired of playing it safe. The decision was made. They would go to Iran. They pooled their limited resources. They booked the flights. The club's chairman thought they were completely mad. Perhaps they were, but they believed in this chance. They had to. This felt different. This felt like it could be their destiny calling them. Tehran. It was a sprawling city, bustling with life. So vibrant, a world away from the quiet streets of Sheffield. The air felt different. The sounds were new and exciting. The language was unfamiliar. They felt a mix of nervous excitement and deep apprehension. This was a long journey from the familiar dugouts of their league. They saw football being played everywhere. Kids were kicking balls in small parks. They played on crowded streets. They used makeshift goals in dusty alleyways. Their faces were lit up with pure joy. The ball seemed to be an extension of their bodies. The passion was undeniable. It reminded Dave and Mark why they first fell in love with the beautiful game. They connected with local contacts. They found translators. They met local coaches. They found people who shared their deep love for football. They carefully explained their mission. They wanted to find raw talent. They wanted to offer a real pathway. The Iranians were welcoming. They were curious. They were hopeful. They understood the dream. The trials began. They lasted for 3 long months. Word spread like wildfire through the communities. Young players came from all over the country. Hundreds and hundreds of them. Each one arrived with a personal story. Each one carried a powerful dream. The energy at the trials was electric. The desire was palpable. It was a true festival of football. Dave and Mark watched. They were amazed. They saw skill levels they had only dreamed of finding. Natural, raw talent. It was unpolished, yes, but it was brilliant. They saw quick football minds. They saw fearless hearts on the pitch. These players played with pure, unadulterated instinct. They filled notebooks with names, with detailed observations, with growing hope. The choices were incredibly tough. There were so many talented boys, so much potential everywhere they looked, but they found them. A handful of truly exceptional young players. They were midfield maestros. They were lightning-fast wingers. They were solid, dependable defenders. They saw the future of Sheffield FC shining in their eager eyes. The joy was immense. Back to Sheffield they went with their new recruits. The journey had only just begun. For these young players, for the club, there would be many challenges, adjustments to a new life, but there was hope, real, tangible hope. These Iranian talents could be the key, the spark they needed. Sheffield FC dared to dream big again. The Premier League, it felt a little closer now, all thanks to a journey to Tehran.